Looks like a nice day to head out to the collapsing corner store and get some more subfloor and head down to the basement. Get some 8x8 posts in place, maybe get those front joists in that new pocket. Although, clouding over a little bit, so maybe not as nice of a day as I thought. Well, anyway, let's get at it. I'll take your pick of doors. Now we know what's behind door number 2. I'll make it a little easier to get this piece in. So again, going with a shorter piece, and that helps make things easier again for the doorway, but also ends up with a nice spacing out there because we need to break halfway down that sheet. And we're actually going to leave that out because we're not going to be able to get it under the skirt board there, so we'll just skip that and start back on layout on this, and at this point we can only put one more sheet anyway until we cut out more up front. So a little interesting note, most subfloor is 23/32 of an inch, nominal 3/4. This is actually true 3/4 like it used to be not too terribly long ago. 15 years ago it would almost always be actually 3/4 in my experience. This looks a little different. Maybe it didn't get compressed quite the same as the rest of it that was on the bundle. It was like 2 different stacks, same delivery. I don't know, just interesting. Up here we gotta make a new pocket, and the way this was originally framed is the 2x4 size boards or so came out perpendicular, and there was basically a bench along the storefront here, so it really didn't need much of a floor. Still wouldn't have done it like that, but whatever. So storefront's going back in, but it'll be a little bit different, not as big of a bench. So we're making our own pocket here. We're going to insert more joists, run the floor all the way out, be good and strong that way. The way that corner was, the top was pretty loose because they had pipes running through there, but lower down the stones look a little more solid, but they should break apart. It's just limestone. If it doesn't just break in half and we gotta take the whole stone out, whatever. All works out the same. Yeah, so looks easier just to kind of destroy it. We can rebuild it. If we could have doors at every spot, it would be super duper handy.
Yeah, but it takes longer to cut the openings out.
No, just doors to step out and do like this.
Oh. So in other words, you want the walls just to hover.
Well, no, we need the Kool-Aid man here. He can bust out holes. Just a little change order for the masonry crew. Yeah, oh, that's a big step. I don't think that step meets code. Okay, so gentle here, man.
Yeah, I know.
We gotta I want you to stop doing anything. You made it hard. Stop doing anything. Let go, let go, let go. All good.
Well, here's the all gooder.
Do you got the correct nails in it?
Yes, I changed the nails back.
Okie dokie, got our piece in here. So that kind of worked out much better to get around that dual post for now. It's right up to it. So like I said, we're gonna leave this gap here, jump to the next spot up there. Looks like we got a chimney to go around. Yippee.
There's timber it's over at the shop. Wait. So it won't actually go in. Bring it back.
That should be pretty darn close.
Yeah. Let me go get a pry bar. Yeah. That works.
Can't do the jump with my foot condition, but little leverage should take care of that.
Leverage holder.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Well, that was a nice nail.
Try that again.
That was messy.
Oh,
You missed the whole
I
row.
missed because I didn't know where it was. I don't know how far out the header is. You can find out. It was not supposed to be raining today, according to the forecast. Some showers, though. Nice gloomy October autumnal weather. So that takes the final sheet that we can get down at this point. So we're going to hop up front, get a couple joists in there, and we can finish up the south side, the left side as we view it. Hey, you got a leak in the bottom of your shoe?
No, I
Had to seal it up.
I didn't seal it up. I can't get it up.
Yeah, this is what we wipe with in the office.
It helps you get the traction.
Yeah. Well, in good news, quite a bit of water came down there over the past couple days while it rained. And the water let our outer drain hole over here from our flood day still seems to be working pretty well. It flowed right over to it, and that's as far as it got. So, not bad. Last two joists in. Definitely need a little leveling, as you can see there. I don't think we need a level to know that that ain't right. So, block that up, whatever, 2 inches, 3 inches, decent amount. And get those. You're not right. You're on top of the. Yep, you were on the subfloor. Just making sure. So subfloor is imminent. Well, with that leveled out, looks like we just butt up against that. I'm just gonna check the plans, make sure that's not a problem, but should be all right. Time to finally get started with these posts down here. And we got a problem. Somebody piled up the joists right on top of it. So I guess we're moving those first. What was I just talking about last episode? I think it was that you want to touch materials as few times as possible. Yeah. Yeah. Well, a little late this time. Well, our 8x8 post base has finally arrived. Had to cancel another order because they ended up back ordered forever, and this came in one day. So I should have just done this from the start, I guess. Costs a little bit more, but if you can't get it, it's not really cheaper. So they are ABU 88s, so just a bigger version of an ABU 66 U for uplift. We don't really have a lot of uplift concerns, but this is the only size they make in 8x8. So hefty comes with the really thick bolt plates. So no little weenie washers with these. And it takes 2 5/8 anchors and then a nice hefty standoff plate it is directional to go over that. So drilling is, well, I guess leveling, plumbing down is the first step. Drilling next to put our anchors in. And then we'll probably end up having to lift the beam a touch to slide the posts in. So in theory, pretty simple. Getting this lined up. Got a little pro tip. Forget your plumb bob. Got a chalk box. You got a plumb bob. Just need to get that to stop twirling. Well, plumb down. That should work. One way to find out. All right, 2 nice holes. That should work. I missed my X a little bit, but still looks like it should work close enough. Drive it in. You're gonna run out of room that.
I know, I can turn this one up. I can turn. I'm gonna leave it a little loose till I get the other one in. And
It sounded tight in general.
I'm gonna have to get a bigger battery too.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a 4. Yeah, but it's probably low. I think you're in. Well, that ain't going anywhere. And that's like the whole point. What are you laughing? What are you laughing about? And there we go, all installed. So measure our height, cut one of those down, and unfortunately pick it up after that. And it's kind of painful to have to cut these down. I put 4 slices with the circular saw, and now if we had a longer blade on the
yeah, it would have done better. Leave this rule.
if we had a longer blade on the reciprocating saw, it would have been one pass. But we'll get there eventually, I think. Got a different problem.
You thought so, huh?
Pause for technical difficulties.
I don't know about this.
Can't be much left. Just a little bit.
No, it's enough.
I think you just rotated it back to what you had already.
I don't know.
There we go. Watch your feet.
That would hurt.
Yeah, it's kind of painful in other ways to have to cut these down with so much. They could only get 10-footers when we ordered them instead of 8s, like we actually did order, and they need to be about 82 and 5/8, well, at least in this spot, pretty similar. So, yeah, it is what it is.
Guys are not Irish.
Where are you going with this?
I can't think what the ones that are to pick it up and throw it.
Oh, like the Scottish,
Yeah, Scottish.
the log toss? I hope it fits.
Wait a minute, they're going crooked. I may have to open it up a little bit. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because those measured a touch over 7.5. Use a hammer, please, not your foot. I know they're steel toes, but... Need a bigger hammer. It should clear. I jacked
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
You're clearly touching, but I'm gonna go get a big hammer.
Pause. Yeah, just needed the big bopper. Alright. Just need that lined up correctly up top.
Yeah, I think we'll come down with it and see what it looks like.
Maybe easier to line it up with a little bit of weight
Yeah.
on it.
Take that in line. The weight on it a little bit.
Now you should. That's actually pretty close.
Oh yeah, we get the level on.
Yep.
Tap.
All right. Good stuff.
Where do you leave it? At the top.
All right, I'm gonna start prepping number 2. As far as anchoring goes on these, Simpson says use 3.5-inch nails or 1/4-inch strong drive screws. We don't have any 1/4-inch strong drive screws, but we do have 3.5-inch hanger nails, so that is what we're gonna do.
We'll get that after.
That's what you gotta fill. Remember, fill all the holes. At least the correct size holes, the bigger holes, we don't need to. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 per side. That's not too bad. Got the holes drilled out. Uh-oh. 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 We're done with that one.
Dave, your bit broke.
I really should have brought that 1/2-inch impact. I got an adapter.
Upstairs.
I got an adapter
We gotta get it
upstairs.
out of here.
Yeah.
Way to go. That's what happens when you let the new guy use things.
Upstairs.
Well, if you brought your half
upstairs
inch
in the
impact.
bag. It's up there.
Well, try 2 for post 2. That will... Is this loose still? Yeah. That'll catch the plate if it's twisted too much. Noise. Someday that'll come out.
I gotta figure out.
I hope.
Yeah, no, I gotta figure out how to do it. There we go.
Nice. Well, we just put in post number 2. Looks pretty good.
And pretty level.
Yeah, nice. So we will, I don't have any straps or anything today, but we'll get some ties and make a good positive connection. But for the short term, we'll just pop a couple screws in there. It's good enough for a day. And then I realized here, I was plumbing for this third, and this is really separated. So I'm going to bring some structural screws tomorrow. We'll put this off until tomorrow and tie that together a little bit better. But 2's good for today. Now that we got our last joist in place, we can get a couple sheets in here, and there is a bench going back in, so that makes the termination here pretty easy. We don't have to worry about getting all the way flush to the front. And that's the last piece for this stretch. 2 rows back to front. With that in place, only one place left to go. Looks like we got some destruction in our future. Alright, liking this progress. And as you've probably heard, drywallers are next door. So really good progress over there. We'll have to pop in there next time. It's really looking like something now with rooms getting defined with the wallboard going up. So floor from front to back and back to front, like I said. So next time, last of the collapse on the first floor. I hope. And then we'll be back down in the basement. Got to deal with the beam. Gotta finish that post there, the other posts, beam repairs on this stretch. Still plenty to do on the first floor. So thanks for rebuilding with us. If you haven't already done so, hit that like and subscribe button, share it with a friend, spread the community. And again, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on the next video out here at the collapsing, but less collapsing corner store.